Hi, welcome to Eileen Who Got Yoga. For today's practice, we're going to be working on that upward external rotation that I was teaching in the previous video. So in the upward external rotation, you're going to hug the outer arm towards the inside, towards the direction of your face, okay? Not the opposite, not towards the back of your arm, towards the inside, close to the armpit. Okay, and that would create those pita pockets that I was talking about. All right, so for today's practice, I would suggest that you have a belt, the longest belt that you can ever find at your place. You grab, make sure that you also have a chair that you would be using later. Okay, so come down first, cross your legs in front of you. We'll just stretch your shoulders first. Hands on top of your knees. Lengthen your spine. Take a deep breath here first. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try to pull the ribs down. Inhale. Exhale. Chin down to your chest. Slowly circle your head around. And circle the other way. Come back to center. And then let's grab onto your belt. Extend your arm. Reach towards the edge of your belt. If it has a buckle, make sure you're holding onto your buckle so it doesn't hit your face accidentally. And then open your arms wide. It depends on the flexibility of your shoulders. And then start to bring your arm up all the way to the back. And then notice how your head sometimes drops to the front. Try to press it back and then all the way down. Now, if you're forcing it to go all the way down and you're starting to bend your elbows, maybe you need to find a bigger belt so you can move your arms further away from each other. And then all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale to the front. Inhale up. Exhale to the back. Inhale up. Exhale to the front. Inhale up. Exhale to the back. Inhale up. Exhale to the front. Okay, from here, set aside first your strap. You're going to come down towards your mat. And then from here, you're going to bring your right palm, reach forward, left hand on top, and then interlace your fingers. Hold your hands, and then come down to your knees. Now try to push your palms towards the front of your mat, and then maybe your right elbow will lift off of the mat. As your right elbow lifts off of the mat, try to push your buttocks away from your head so you feel the stretch on the right side of the body, and then turn towards the left side. You can swing your hips side to side, and then try to breathe here first in your revolved puppy pose. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is a good stretch for your lats, shoulders, under your armpit, maybe your ribs. It feels the side of your ribs are opening up as well. Last two. Okay. Whew, I love that pose. And then switch to the other side. You're going to hold on to your hands again. Left hand this time under, and then you're going to push forward as you twist, and then rock your hips side to side first. Find that space, and then when you're ready, push your hips away from your hands. Breathe here first. Inhale. Exhale. Ooh, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Okay. I love that pose. It's one of my favorite poses. Okay, from here, we're going to slowly come back to your tabletop position. Hands down to the mat. And then just broaden your collarbone. Inhale. Exhale, round your back. Pull the belly in. Inhale, head up, chest up. I think my neighbor can see me. Exhale, round your back, pull the belly in. Inhale, head up, chest up, broaden your collarbone. Exhale, round your back, pull the belly in. Rock your hips side to side, feel the side body. Do whatever you need to do in tabletop position. And then when you're ready, we're going to come down to your kneeling position. I'm just going to teach you how to engage the front part of your body. So, let's start by reaching your arms up towards the ceiling. If you already want to practice your upward external rotation by pushing your hands up, creating your pita pocket, and then notice sometimes your ribs just start to splay out. Okay, splay out means it's popping out like that. And you just have a tendency to have that sexy butt and sexy body shape that you're doing, but right now we're gonna like tone it down a little bit. So this ribs playing out, we're gonna like try to bring the lower part of your ribs, like squeeze it in, and then towards down your navel. So as you reach your hands up, you can do your pushing your arms extra, creating your pita pocket, and then ribs down towards the navel. And then relax. Ribs down towards the navel. And then relax one more time. So I did that sideways so just you see it. Then as you push your hands up extra, create the pita pocket and then ribs down towards the navel and hold here and breathe here for inhale. Exhale. Observe that you can still breathe even if you're trying to pull your ribs in. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. All right, release the hands down. Put your hands side to side. Okay, now some tendency of your butt sticking out. I have a natural insert tilt. Maybe one time in my life I thought that was sexy. But then my lower back starts to suffer a lot. And that's why I need to work on tilting the front hip more forward. So pubic bone towards the navel. As you bring the pubic bone towards the navel, you will creating, this is the scooping of your tailbone down, but then don't try to overdo it that you start to round like this. Okay, just keep it steady, giving you a little bit flatter back, but still have that natural curve at the back, at the lower back. Okay, so pubic bone towards the navel. So pubic bone, imagine you're zippering up towards the navel and then relax. Pubic bone towards the navel. So we're working on the lower part of your abdominal wall. Then relax. Pubic bone towards the navel and then relax. And we'll put it together. Reach our hands up towards the ceiling. As you reach your hands up towards the ceiling, pubic bone towards the navel and then relax. It's also a little bit of squeezing of your glutes. Pubic bone towards the navel and then relax. One more, pubic bone towards the navel. Push your arm extra. Rotate your pita pocket. Breathe here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Just doing that is actually a lot of work already because a lot of engagement is happening in the body. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of sequence that would help you cement that feeling into your body. So let's come to your tabletop position. Bend your knees. This time let's just bend our knees. As you bend your knees, lift the hips up as much as you can. Try to push your hands forward to the front of your mat and observe how the front of your ribs sometimes try to splay out in your down dog. There would be days that feels good, especially if you're working in your back bends. But for today, since we're gonna try to practice inversion on your hands, let's try to pull the ribs in and then bring your ribs and pubic bone a little bit towards each other for today's practice. Okay, so bend your knees, push your hands extra, and then relax, shift forward to plank. And then bend your knees, push your hips back. This time, let's do 2 rounds. Ribs to pubic bone, push away extra, and then relax, push away extra, rotate your pita pockets, and then relax. One more, shift forward to plank. Okay, I just said 2. Push away extra, Okay, this is the third round, so we'll do 3 rounds of pushing away extra. Okay, bend your knees, lift the hips up, and then try to push away extra with your hand, ribs to pubic bone, and then relax. Push away extra, ribs to pubic bone, and then relax. This is actually a lot of core workout. Push away extra, ribs to pubic bone, and breathe here. Inhale. Keep it steady, keep it strong. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Okay, from there, cross your legs. Legs straight to the front of your mat. We'll just let your arms, go into a different position so that you understand better. Reach your hands up towards the ceiling. As you reach your hands up ceiling, remember this is like your downward facing dog position already. As you reach your hands up ceiling, try to pull the ribs down towards your navel. Lift your hands up and then ribs in. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Push away extra. Inhale. Exhale. Ribs to pubic bone. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe start to lean back a little bit. Ribs to pubic bone. Maybe you can lift your feet up. Oop. In your Navasana, the more that you reach your hands up, oh, it's harder. Yeah, it's core. Breathe here, ribs to pubic bone, chest up. Exhale, one more. Okay, from there, cross your legs. Hands down to the mat, downward facing dog. Right foot to the front of the mat. As you bring the right foot to the front of your mat, left knee up. And then from there, reach your hands to the ceiling. Try to keep that handstand arm position, meaning your palms facing up towards the ceiling. So you already imagine what it feels like into your handstand. As you push your hands up towards the ceiling, ribs to pubic bone, reach, push your hands extra, wrap your arm over towards your face, and then ribs to pubic bone. Breathe here first. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Extra challenge. You can keep your hands up or you can reach forward. Reach your heel back and then reach forward. As you reach your hands forward, imagine you're pushing towards the window or towards your wall. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale. All right. From there, hands down to the mat. Right foot steps back. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees into downward facing dog. Push your hips up. Push away extra. Ribs to pubic bone. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Push away extra. Ribs to pubic bone. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Hold it. Exhale. Left foot in between your hands. Come to your high lunge. Hands up. As you lift your hand, try to lift your pubic bone away from your left hip. Reach your hands up. Hands and arms. And then ribs in. Pubic bone. Reach up extra. Push away extra. Upward external rotation. You already know that. Push away extra. Wrap it in towards your face. Relax the shoulders beside your neck. Breathe here. Last one. And then from there, extra challenge, you can straighten that right leg for an easier balance. And then reach forward. Hug the hips in. Push forward. Ribs to pubic bone. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One. Hands down to the mat. Left foot back. Shift your body forward. You can do your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog. Okay, take a deep breath here first in your downward facing dog. Bend your knees in your downward facing dog and then push away extra. Push away extra. So I usually, sometimes for you to get the stronger arms, try to bend your knees so that your legs are not helping a lot and you have more weight to your hands. Try to lift the right leg up. Once you start lifting the right leg up, then you straighten that right leg, but keep the left knee bent. This is the feeling of in your handstand when you're about to kick up. Okay, and then try to push your hips a little more to the right side. Breathe here first. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's step the right foot forward. Warrior two. In your warrior two, lift the hip bone away from the right thigh. Reach your hands up. Still in the warrior two position. And then straighten the right leg. And then try to push the hip to the side. As you push the hips to the side, feel the right side of the body lengthen by reaching the right shoulder up a little bit. And then left arm over your head. If you're curving down, If you're curving down towards the floor because you're trying to reach lower for today, try to lengthen the right side of the body. Ribs the pubic bone. And an extra challenge. Both hands up. Reach up with your right hand more. Breathe here. Okay, and then start to bend the right knee. Hold the ribs and pubic bone. Turn towards the left side some more. Reverse warrior. I know, it's a lot of holding today, guys. Cartwheel your hands down. Right foot back. Shift forward to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog. Okay. Bend your knees. Lift the hips up. Ribs to pubic bone. Lift the left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Keep the bend of your knee. Find your hip stability. Left foot in between your hands. Spin the heel down. Oops. Warrior two. In your warrior two, you can wiggle your hips side to side first. Look at your left knee. Make sure it's pointing towards your left toes. Arms out. Ribs the pubic bone already here. And then bring your hands up towards the ceiling. Push away extra. Wrap your arms. Same thing that we've been doing. And then straighten that left leg. Reach your left hand to the front of the mat. And then down to the floor. Find the length on the left side of the body by adjusting your hip a little bit backward, but also squeezing towards the right hip. Feel the length of the left side body. Right arm over your head. And then as you reach your arm over your head, you can leave a little bit of a bend of your knee if you have hyperextension. Reach your left arm over. And then ribs the pubic bone in. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knee. Ribs the pubic bone. Sometimes your ribs just want to splay out. Try to find the urge of splaying it out. Hold it. 2, 3, reverse warrior. Cartwheel your hands. Left foot back. Shift your body forward. And then from there, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog. Let's practice in your downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Lift the hips up. Hold the ribs in. Push away extra. Then relax. Push away extra. Then relax. Push away extra. Hold the pushing. Breathe here for 2 and 1. Step both feet in between your hands. Inhale, hands to your knees. Exhale, fold, head down. Inhale, all the way up. Okay, let's just stretch the front part of your shoulders because we've been pushing a lot. And the tendency is that we get all this strain on the front of your shoulders. Interlace your fingers behind you. You can bend your elbows first for now. Or I like to shake my arms side to side. And then from there, when you're able to straighten your arms, rock your head side to side just to feel a stretch. Bend your knees and then fold over. One knee at a time, bend it. If that feels good for you, or you can shake your arms side to side and then slowly let go. Roll yourself up to standing and then grab a chair. When you already have a chair, I would suggest that you position the chair where there's a wall right behind it for safety if this is your first time. But if you trust yourself, but I would suggest to put the chair next to a wall, okay, just in case. All right. And then if you have 2 water bottles, or if you have dumbbells, then you can use the dumbbells. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let you feel how it is first on your lower back and how much pushing that you need to do. Remember the pushing extra with your water bottle that I showed in your previous video. We're gonna do that in your downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, chair pose, sorry. You're gonna sit down as much as you can. Walk, whoops, there, almost touching the chair, but then reach your hands up. Good, as you reach your hands up, push away extra. Ribs the pubic bone a little bit, and then breathe here for 5, toes up if you want. 4, push away extra, ribs in. The more that you push your hands away, the more that you will feel your back and working on your glutes too. 1, Shake our legs. We'll do that again, one more. So it's the same feeling in your downward facing dog. Now, the heavier your weights are, the more that you will feel this. Okay, so from there, reach your hands up into your chair. Push your hands up extra. Give that extra push away. Almost sitting, but don't sitting, just touching the chair. Ribs and pubic bone. Breathe here. So I adjusted my ribs. Last two. One. Okay. Now, if you have a wall and if you're ready, you can take your feet on the chair, but I would suggest you gain the strength by keeping on repeating this video first before you hop on the chair. But for those people who are ready, you can start hopping on the chair. For other people, just working on your downward facing dog and pushing away extra is a lot, and lifting one leg after the other. Stay there, get stronger, but if you're ready, come to your chair, and you're gonna walk your hands as close as you can to the leg of your chair. Okay, I think this is enough. Okay, now from here, you're gonna lift the hips, feet up, and then walk your feet forward, and then bend your knees. Drop the head, and then if you can walk close a little bit more to the chair, tiptoe your feet, hips up, push away extra, then relax. Push away extra, then relax. One more, push away extra, and then crawl down to your child's pose. Rest. Rest in your child's pose, guys. Take a deep breath. Inhale through nose. Exhale with your mouth open. Inhale through nose. Exhale with your mouth open. One more time. Inhale through nose. Exhale with your mouth open. Okay. Let's just grab the chair just to stretch your shoulders and your neck, because we used it a lot today before we start to lie down on the mat and rest in your Shavasana. So face the chair, and then face the monitor if you want. Sit on the chair. Lengthen your spine. You can place your feet flat on the mat, on the floor. And then take a deep breath. Grab the leg of your chair. Pull your head towards the right side. My right, your left probably. I'm not very good in mirror image. Chest up. And then switch to the other hand. Right hand down, left hand over your head. Pull your head towards the side so you feel a lot of the stretch, because you worked a lot on your shoulders and your core. You can tilt your head side to side just to find where the stretch is needed on your neck. Okay. Now, once you're able to do that, let me fix my hair a little bit. And then bring the heel of your palm towards this is your collarbone. So near the collarbone, under the collarbone, close to the armpit. Press onto the skin, literally. Press the heel down to your skin. Bring the other hand on top. And then try to pull the skin towards the armpit. So as you press it down, bring the other hand on top, and then pull the skin towards the armpit, and then you're gonna tilt your head towards the opposite direction. You start to feel the stretch on the neck. All the way there. Go to the other side. Sometimes we don't, well, for me, I'm one of those. You don't realize that you're, all my power seems to come from my throat or from my neck. Like when I go to upside down, So this becomes a little bit more tense for me, but I don't know if it's the same for you. Okay, just to stretch the neck. And also we've been working on laptops, computers, looking down on our mobile phone. It's good to stretch this part of your neck. There, okay. You can stay seated or do a twist if you don't want to lie down anymore. But if you have time, suggest you come to your resting Shavasana. Lie down, stretch first, feel your core worked out, hug your knees, and then we'll step our feet down to the mat, swing both knees to the right, just to feel the stretch on the front hip because we did a lot of squeezing. Also to stretch the back, bring your knees to the right side, and then let it fall naturally. If you want the extra sensation on the front of your chest, you can slide the elbow up a little bit and then lift the chest up. And then start to relax here for a couple of breaths. Slow down the breath. Enjoy this place where you can just relax. And then let's switch to the other side. Okay. And maybe you'll notice there's a lot of tightness that's happening on the front of your hips. Chest up. Couple more breaths. Try to soften the mind and the body. Lengthen the breath. Okay, come back to center. Hug the right knee and let's just come to a simple twist, or to a twist that feels good for your body. You can do this or you can do any kind of twist that you like. And then twist. Okay, switch to the other side. Twist your knee. Okay, and then when you're ready, we can rest with your feet a little bit forward, but open your knees out to the side. And rest your hands down, close to your body. Relaxing here in your Shavasana. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. One more, inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. And then just try to relax, try to let go, and rest in your Shavasana. I'll leave you in your Shavasana and let you rest, take your rest for as long as your body needs. And when you're ready, you can just come up to sit, practice your gratitude for the day. I hope you had a good practice. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be strong. Namaste. Thank you for practicing yoga with me. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also check out more yoga videos and follow me in my Facebook and Instagram.